Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look right here. It's probably one of the simplest makeup looks I've ever done on this channel. It's very neutral, it's very foolproof, it's very easy, it's very beginner friendly. I used a lot of simple techniques. I didn't use anything complicated. No lashes, no liner, nothing like that. It's kind of like a no makeup look almost, but you do look like you're wearing makeup with this look. It has a lot of simple neutral tones. So if you want to see how to create this look right here, again, it's super simple and I used all drugstore makeup. Keep watching and I'll show you how to achieve this. Okay, so I'm hoping to make this as clear and simple as possible. This is going to be like a beginner's makeup tutorial. I'm going to be showing a lot of basic steps. So I'm just going to start. First, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. This is in my shade number 120. And I'm just going to apply this to the back of my hand and then take a brush and just stipple it all around my face and blend it in. This is about enough for me. I kind of want like a full coverage, and the best way to do this with this foundation is to apply 2 layers of it, one for like a medium coverage and the other one for a slightly higher coverage. So I'm just taking my Morphe M439 brush and I'm just going to be stippling this product all around my face. I've discovered recently that a great way to really help get the most out of your makeup is to just stipple your foundation all over your face. That way you cover a lot of area and it does not take as much foundation, so it's really easy to do. So I'm just going to apply this to my face in stippling motions, and then when it's all on my face, I'm just going to blend it all in using circular motions using the same brush. I have a little bit left on my hand, so I'm just going to take it with my finger and I'm just applying this to the specific places where I feel like it needs a little bit more coverage there. So I'm just going to apply this around my nose where I get the most redness. And I'm also trying to apply this underneath my eyes as well. A really good way to use the remaining foundation left on the back of your hand is to just apply this to your eyelids, and then we're just going to blend it out and apply some powder on top, and that will be our base. So now that we're done with my foundation, to set my face I'm using my Rimmel StayMatte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. This has been through the ringer. I have loved this for ages and I'm just going to be using this to set my face with a fluffy brush. I'm applying this mainly underneath my eyes, and I can also apply this to my eyelids as well, just to set that foundation that we have going on there as well. Okay, so I realized now that I forgot to apply concealer. I don't feel like I really need concealer, to be honest, because I was a little bit heavy with my foundation and I feel like my skin has sufficiently been covered enough, so I don't really need any concealing. So I think I'm good, but if I did want to use concealer, I would just use it around my eyes area, just under there, and around my nose, just where I put the foundation. But I don't really feel like I need it, so I'm just going to go without it. And I'm just going to take a little bit more powder and just dust it around my entire face to set it. So for my eyes, I'm going to be taking this Walking on Eggshells palette from Wet n Wild. This is a trio of 3 different eyeshadow colors, and I love all of these. These are very pigmented, very good quality, and I really like these. I'm going to be taking this crease color right here, which as you can see is one of the most loved colors of this entire little trio right here. I'm going to be taking a Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I'm just going to be applying this color right into my crease. When I do this, I like to put my bangs to the side because then it's just a lot easier to see what I'm doing. So I'm just raising my eyebrow and I'm just placing the brush in my socket line, and I'm just going to apply it very evenly throughout that socket line, just back and forth, back and forth. It looks a little bit choppy right now, but it will look a lot better once we blend it all out. I'm taking another fluffy brush. This one is from Morphe, and I'm just taking this powder from Rimmel. I'm adding just a little bit to the brush. I'm just going to tap off the excess, and I'm just going to sweep it around the top of my crease, and I'm just going to use this just to blend everything out so it looks a lot more seamless. I also put just a little bit of color on my lid as well, so it looks a little bit more defined, and that's it for the eyeshadow. And that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow on this eye. For the center of my eyelid, I'm just taking this eyelid shade right here from the same palette, and I'm just going to take my finger and I'm just going to pop this color into the center of my lid. Okay, so for my eyebrow gel, I'm using my Maybelline Brow Drama Deep Brown Brow Gel. This is shaped so weirdly. If you know what I think this is, then you probably have a big laugh, but this is so weird, but it works for me, so I just like using this. It really helps my brows stay in place, and it just gives just a nice tint of color as well. I'm just doing like a very natural, easy brow. Obviously, the more you apply of this, the more pigmented it'll be and the darker your brows will look. I feel like this is enough for me personally, so I'm just going to leave it. For my face, I'm using my Wet n Wild Color Icon blush, and this one is in the shade Apricot-In-The-Middle. I'm taking an angled blush brush, and I'm just going to just pop this in, and I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks. I like to apply my blush relatively higher. I don't like to apply it too close to my mouth because I feel like it drags my face down. I just like to apply it higher and just sort of blend it outward. If I feel like I need to blend some things out, I just take the same fluffy brush I was using to apply my powder earlier, and I'm just going to just use it just to blend everything out and make everything nice and seamless. To apply just a little bit of color and definition to my lower lash line, I'm taking this brush and I'm just going to apply this powder onto my lower lash line to act as a base. And then I'm going to be going back in with this color right here, and using this brush, I'm just going to apply this to my lower lash line very lightly so as not to overpower anything. This is honestly not a very necessary step. I just feel like it adds a lot of balance to the look in general. You do not need to do this. It's just optional. Applying this powder underneath this eyeshadow makes it a lot easier to blend. If I didn't apply this powder, it would be very choppy and very difficult to blend. So just applying powder as a base in general when you're putting powders on top as eyeshadow, blush, whatever, it just makes it a lot easier to blend when you have a powder as a base. I'm going to be going in with mascara now. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, and I'm just applying this to my lashes. I like this mascara for applying it to my lower lash line as well because it really doesn't smudge on my lower lash line at all. It's just a very convenient mascara to use for my lower lashes as well. So as a highlight, I think I might as well use these two colors in this palette as a highlight. I'm just going to take this light vanilla color and mix it with this pink one, and I'm just going to apply this to the high points of my face. I do have some texture going on here, but that is okay. You can still have your glow on even if you have acne. It's fine. I do it all the time. I'm also applying a little bit to my cupid's bow. And then to my chin as well. I know it's a lot of highlight, but I feel like whenever I have like a very full matte face, I need something to like really give my face that luminosity, because I really just, I feel like I can't do without some kind of luminosity. So this is my highlight. And then for my lips, I'm using my Milani lipstick in the shade number 26 Nude Creme. And I'm just applying this to my lips. So this would be a very simple, very easy, neutral look that you can wear pretty much anytime, anywhere. It's very easy. There's nothing really difficult about it. No lashes, no eyeliner, just very super easy, foolproof. You can do this anytime. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and learned something. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a beginner's guide to drugstore makeup. Basically, I put together a whole bunch of products that are amazing. This is going to be a drugstore makeup beginner's kit.